Hello, and welcome to the HelloID Provisioning Product Release video for November 2025. HelloID Provisioning is a 100% born in the cloud, easy to configure and maintain user provisioning solution. It helps organizations to fully automate the user lifecycle management by connecting the HR or SaaS as a source system. Every change in this source is detected and processed into the network and your cloud applications. No more worries about stale user accounts, accumulation of licenses or access rights, manual user management, or compliancy issues. Please note that this video highlights only the new features in the November 2025 release. For more videos, visit docs.helloid.com or check out our YouTube channel. Let's dive in. We'll start with a PowerPoint presentation before moving on to demonstrate the new functionalities for the November 2025 release. In this release, we're excited to introduce two new features. The first enhancement focuses on comments and tags for reconciliation exclusions. This improvement makes it easier to track and manage exclusions by allowing users to add reasons and categorize them with tags. When adding a remark or tag to an exclusion, it becomes much simpler to review or remove exclusions later on. For example, if a tag identifies a service account, you can use it as a filter to quickly remove all related exclusions from the reconciliation report. Tags can also act as search values, helping you locate specific exclusions more efficiently. In addition, the comment field can be used to capture details about why an exclusion was created, providing valuable context for future reference. The second addition is the rule mining report, which is currently available as a beta feature and requires a governance license. This report helps identify groups of people who share the same set of conditions, such as matching attribute values like department or title, and who also have similar entitlements, with at least a certain percentage of overlap within the group. This makes it easier to spot patterns and similarities between source and target systems, supporting better governance and access management decisions. Let's dive in and explore the new features. The first update in this release is the addition of comments and tags on reconciliation exclusions. You can find this new functionality under Business Reconciliation. With this enhancement, you can now add tags and comments when excluding issues from reconciliation. For example, when opening an account and selecting Exclude Issue, you'll notice that the familiar screen now includes the option to add a tag. You can either select an existing tag or create a new one by typing a name. Once entered, the tag is automatically created, similar to how tags work within business rules. You can also add a comment to explain the reason for the exclusion. For instance, you might write "This is a service account" to clarify why this issue is being excluded. Once you confirm the exclusion, HelloID processes it as before, but now with improved traceability. This functionality also supports bulk actions. When performing a bulk exclusion, you can apply a tag and comment to all selected items at once, ensuring consistency across the report. In the exclusion overview, you can easily see which items have been excluded, along with their associated tags and comments. For example, the service account we just excluded now shows the service account tag, and you can tell there's a comment attached by the icon next to it. Selecting the row reveals more details on the right-hand side of the screen, including the full comment text. Both tags and comments can also be used as filters. For example, you can filter the overview to display only items with a specific tag. Once selected, only exclusions with that tag, such as service account, will be shown. You can also filter by comments using the Contains filter to find any exclusions containing a specific word or phrase. The filter is case-insensitive, meaning it doesn't matter whether a word is written in uppercase or lowercase, it will still return the correct results. Next, let's look at the rule mining report, which can be found under Business Rule Mining. Before generating a report, a few configuration options must be set. First, you'll need to create a new target snapshot, which imports fresh data from your target system. This dataset will be used to build the report. You could select up to 10 systems to include and choose which attribute fields to use for analysis, such as department or title. These are the attributes that help identify role similarities, and this selection is also limited to 10 fields. Finally, you define the minimum number of persons required before a suggested role appears in the overview. Once the report is generated, you'll see an overview with key information. The first column lists the systems included in the report. This can be one or multiple. The conditions column displays the criteria used for role suggestions, such as contract active. This condition is automatically applied by default. The person count column shows how many people meet this condition, while the entitlement count shows the number of configured entitlements. The exceptions column lists any missing entitlements, and the score represents how strongly the condition applies based on the percentage of active persons with matching entitlements. The higher the score, the higher the suggestion appears in the list. A disabled bulb icon may appear next to a suggestion, indicating that there are overlapping entitlements already covered by another rule with a higher score. Selecting a rule, such as contract active, opens a detailed view with the same information shown in the grid. Here, you can see which systems are involved, how many persons are in scope, and which entitlements are included, such as account or account access. The detail view also shows exceptions. For example, if 4 people are missing one or more of the 6 entitlements linked to this condition. You can switch views to see either the entitlements and their related persons or the persons and their associated entitlements. In the entitlement view, you can identify which entitlements are not fully covered and which users are affected. Selecting the detail icon reveals exactly which users lack access to specific entitlements. In the person view, the data is sorted by entitlement possession, making it easy to see which users are missing one or more entitlements. For instance, Anne might be missing the account access entitlement, while Robin could be missing both account and account access. This helps quickly identify and address missing entitlements. The entitlement view follows the same sorting logic, ranking results by the number of persons from high to low. The condition sets section then displays the different conditions that make up each role suggestion. In this example, there's one condition, contract active. However, when multiple conditions apply, they are all shown together in this overview and treated as OR conditions. For instance, if there are multiple department IDs, selecting one will display all applicable condition sets connected by OR logic. This provides a complete overview of how each role suggestion is built and helps you recognize access patterns across departments more effectively. As we conclude this overview of the latest HelloID release, we hope you're as excited as we are about these enhancements and new features. They're designed to streamline your experience, improve security, and ensure your system's integrity with advanced configurations and mappings. Stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for choosing HelloID for your identity and access management needs.